guys, Rod Kaiser from the Refinishing Studio Learning Center. How are you today? We're going to take a moment here and show you a quick tip on how to remove escutcheons and plates from furniture when you're removing the hardware. Now the hardware itself, I'm sure you can figure out for yourself, is really easy to remove. You just remove it by the screws in the back, and your pulls come right off. The escutcheon plate and stuff is a little bit more tricky, and I know a lot of you use a putty knife, and my major problem with using a putty knife is that the blade tends to flex a lot. It's also the ones that don't flex, they're going to be a thicker blade, and it's not going to fit behind here real good. The thin ones, where you actually are going to be able to get behind the escutcheon plate, it's going to have too much flex, and you're going to have a hard time popping it off, and it's a real hassle. How you do this to make it an easy job for yourself is have a dedicated chisel to do this type of work. It's a chisel that I really don't use for a lot of other stuff, but the nice thing about a chisel is the chisel has a nice heavy backbone. It's not going to flex, and it's got a really sharp edge. Obviously, anytime you use chisels, you want to always make sure you go away from your body. You don't want to come towards yourself, because when it pops off, you don't want to cut yourself. So it's really important to always go away from your hands, away from your body with a chisel. All right. But all I'll do is on back plates like this is I'll take the chisel, okay, and you just kind of wiggle it, all right, just wiggle it right behind there. See how it just pops right off, and then you just voila, back plate is off. That's how I go ahead and remove my back plates, escutcheons, anything like that that's applied by nails. Little chisel, have it handy for yourself. It's not the chisel again that you want to use to be doing fine woodworking, but it's great to have a chisel that you keep specifically for this type of work. All right, I'm Rod Kaiser from the Refinishing Studio Learning Center, www.werefinish.net. Happy finishing.